Welcome to the guide to the complete accessories update that nobody wanted. You remember all of those million coins you'd spent reforging your accessories? Well, that's now completely useless. Thanks a lot, Hypixel admins. Instead, we have this guy, Maxwell the Geologist, who's located right next to the spawn. Now, after giving us some dialogue that likely no player is ever going to read, we are
you have to click it?
We are greeted with this delightful menu. Okay, first let's talk about Accessory Powers. Accessory Powers are the new replacement of the Reforge system. Instead of having to go spend coins reforging every single talisman you own and then getting the wrong reforge like 40 times in a row, you click this button. That's it. You're done. Of course, it's slightly more complicated than that. Basically, you have all these different classes which give different stats similar to the different reforges. These are also grouped into 3 different categories: Starter, which you unlock immediately; Intermediate, which you unlock at Combat 15; and Advanced, which you need Power Stones to unlock. But we'll get into that just in a bit. Now, each of these powers gives a differing combination of stats. I will quickly summarize what classes are best for what situations. For damage, Warrior for beginner, Commando as intermediate, and Strong for advanced. If you want maximum intelligence, go Pretty as a starter, Inspired as intermediate, and Sighted as advanced. For defense heavy builds, go Protected, then Prepared, and finally Pleasant. Okay, now let's talk about the Power Stones. You need to get 9 of them before you can combine them together in the Power Stones menu Maxwell has in order to unlock their respective advanced classes. These stones can be obtained by drops from specific mobs around the map. You can then select the advanced class from the menu just like any of the star or intermediate classes after you've unlocked them. For the advanced classes I briefly mentioned, these are the mob drops you can obtain them for. For damage, it is the Mandra drop by defeating the Kudra boss in the Crimson Isle at Burning Tier or above. For intelligence, it is the Ender Monocle drop by killing Watchers in the End, and for defense, it is the Precious Pearl drop from opening the Crystal Nucleus in the Crystal Hollows. I will leave a link to the full list of the different advanced powers and their respective drop rates in the comments below. In order to increase the stats of any particular class, you need to increase something called Magic Power. This can be done by adding more accessories to your accessory bag, with higher rarity accessories giving you a higher level of Magic Power, similar to the old Reforge system. The amount of Magic Power you get per rarity can be seen by hovering over this Accessory Breakdown menu. Okay, now let's talk about tuning. On top of the stats bonuses you get from classes, you can also fine-tune your stats using the stats tuning option shown here. This allows you to directly select what attribute or attributes you want to add levels to increase. The amount of tuning points you get also scales with your magic power, just like your classes. One interesting thing to note is that if your magic power increases, it tries to automatically give you tuning points to certain stats based on your current selection. However, this might not always give you the stats you want, so you'll have to assign them manually if they are wrong. Another useful feature now is that you can see which talismans you're currently missing by clicking this button here. Talismans with an X after the name are the ones that can be upgraded. Note that you may have some of these talismans, but if they're not in the accessory bag or your inventory, they will still be shown in the list here. Finally, let's talk about the 2 NPCs next to Maxwell. The first one is Ozan, who gives you a measly refund for every reforged talisman you have, depending on the rarity of the reforge. However, this will remove the existing reforge. The other NPC is Jacobus, whom you can give all the money you just got selling those hard-earned reforges for an extra 2 accessory slots. Well, that's pretty much it with the accessory update. Let me know in the comments if you have anything you dislike or despise about this change, and maybe, just maybe, they might bring back the old system. Make sure to like and subscribe so I can see this number go up, and I might even give away some Skyblock coins to someone. Maybe. That's it for this video. I'll see you all in the next one.